Hello everyone, welcome to our Palworld Survival Guide. We're talking about the mill today, how to make it more efficient, and what it does really. So the mill is rather important because it is like an advancement that you need to level up your base for one, but also to like kind of get better types of food, which it makes your pals more productive and it fills your hunger a little bit better too. So kind of important. So here's our mill right here. Kind of put it off to the side. Oh yeah, nice. We've already got some flour in here. Amazing. So the mill. Let's look at first, I guess, just unlocking it, because it does take a little bit of time to get there, depending on how active you are. The mill right here unlocks at level 15, and I believe you need I think it's like one or two technology points. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head, but it's not crazy when it comes to technology points. So once you unlock it, you can build it. And we actually just quick see facility, the description here. Facility for milling wheat to produce flour, requires PAL with a watering suitability to spin the water turbine, which makes sense. It's a mill, right? So to craft this, you'll need 50 wood and 40 stone. And it does take a little bit to make it. I think it's like 80 seconds, I believe, just like the base time. Obviously, that will lower when you have some pals helping you build it. But that's like the base time to create it. So once you've built it, and you could put it, wherever. I would definitely recommend maybe putting it somewhere close to your farm and your storage to make things a little bit faster. But, it doesn't have to be, technically it does not have to be like right next to your field or anything. Just somewhere within your base. So what does it do? Basically, the mill will take your wheat from your wheat fields and turn it into flour. And you can see that you need 3 wheat to make 1 flour. So I just, picked up mine. And then you also need a pal that has the watering work skill to power the mill. So I think I have, who do I have on here? I don't even remember. I think I have a pen gullet. I know I don't have T-Font because he's busy doing other stuff for me, but I believe I just I have like a pen gullet on here. Now, obviously, the higher tier watering skill a pal has, the faster it will turn the turbine and like make flour. So if you can get like a higher level pal to do the watering, that's gonna make this process a lot faster. And that kind of leads into our different ways to make the mill efficient. The first, obviously, is to try and get up to like higher level pals with their watering skill as soon as you can. If you only have like a level 1 or 2, that's fine. It'll do the job. But if you want to make it more efficient, definitely try and capture a pal with a higher water level skill. Watering level, that is. So that's kind of like the first thing. And then you can also, there's an item you can make that will also improve the watering efficiency, and that is the water fountain, which is a little bit beyond where I am currently. There it is, at level 23. 2 tech points to unlock this. The water fountain here, it says, place in a base to improve the watering efficiency of pals. And those are the different items you need to craft that. 100 ingots, 200 stone, and then 20 pal fluid. So it's kind of expensive, especially when it comes to ingots. Like at this stage, you might be starting to get into making ingots. I know I'm starting the process. And I definitely don't have 100 ingots just laying around yet, so I'll have to grind on that a little bit. But basically how this works is you put this water fountain down somewhere within your base. It doesn't really matter where it goes. And because that's there, all pals that have a watering skill, they just become faster, kind of like boost them up a little bit. So if you have like a level 1, like our T-Font over here, he'll be a little bit faster when it comes to watering. And then obviously if you have like a level 3, level 4 pal with watering skill, they will go much faster too. So you'll be able to produce a lot of wheat with them and with a water fountain down somewhere. So that's kind of like I would say one of the main ways to really make the mill far more efficient. And then obviously the kind of last thing is just kind of like placement, because like I said, it doesn't really matter where you put the mill, but like you can potentially make it go a little bit faster if you do keep it close to the storage where you do keep your wheat, for example. I know the pals like to either put the wheat either in a box or like in the feed box. So putting the mill kind of close to that area might not be a bad idea, because then you can just very easily take what you need to take, put it in the mill, and then somebody will come around and start, making it into flour. So why, and I guess this all kind of comes down to, why does this matter? Why do you want your mill to be producing flour as quickly as possible? And that's just because with flour, you can make a number of new cooking recipes. And these are cooking recipes that are, they're better than like your standard like berries and eggs. Some of the examples here, where are we at? Pancakes, jam-filled buns, your cake, which is very important for like breeding and whatnot. A number of different things require flour, and bread, I guess, but that's more of like a basic thing if you ask me. And the great thing about these more advanced foods is that they offer other benefits. Like if we look at the pancake, for example, it says eating it progressively decreases the rate at which one's sanity decreases for a period of time. So when pals eat this, that means their sanity is not going to drop as fast, which means they're going to be working more. They're not going to need to take as many breaks. They're going to be more productive, which is great. We want that, So it just kind of like has those sort of benefits. So obviously the more flour that you have, the more of this food you can make, which means, your pals won't run out of that, and they can continue to enjoy that benefit. So, do what you got to do, I would say, and then improve your mill, improve your life, or something. I don't know. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep surviving and keep thriving.